Welcome back, everybody, to Daily Sports Talk. Coach Al, welcome to the pod, the mini pod.
What's up, boys?
Finally wanted to make an appearance.
Finally,
I got some stuff to talk about this.
there's
time.
big news in Boston. We're gonna start, of course, with our New England Patriots matchup against the Dallas Cowboys this Sunday. What are your thoughts, fellas?
I'm thinking a loss. I'm thinking that they can't match up to the good teams in the league. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's going to be close. I have a feeling that Zeke is going to have a big showing this week against his former team, and I think he's going to really make it close.
I think they're going to lose. I don't have much faith in them.
Hey, boy.
Flat out.
The big mismatch is that offensive line versus Micah Parsons.
Yep.
I think Micah Parsons is going to eat Trent Brown alive. You got problems with Trent Brown, City So coming back off of an injury.
Go.
That line has been brutal all year, and now they get a big test. They get Micah Parsons and this
DeMarcus
set
Lawrence,
of dogs
Absolutely.
as edge rushers down in Dallas. It's not going to be easy.
Nope. I'm guessing it's going to be a pretty handedly Cowboys win, especially after last week. I think they're going to come into the game ready.
I like the point about Zeke. I think Mondre has been pretty pedestrian so far this season. If Zeke can contain the ball and they control the clock for most of the game, there's a shot because you have studs on defense that can contain, and if Gonzo can force Dak to throw 3 picks, hey, we could win that game.
I mean, it is the Cowboys, and Dak is kind of showing his old self again after this last week's performance. So it's gonna be tough. I think the first 2 games for Dallas were a fluke. Yes, that defense is good, but it's still you still have Dak at quarterback.
Yeah, Dak can be a straight liability. Here, should we move on then to our big story in town right now? So big news in the NBA today. Dame Lillard gets traded to the Milwaukee Bucks in an all-in move to please Giannis and to go for a championship in Milwaukee. It's going to be tough coming out of the East for the Celtics.
Yeah. I would just say the Celtics, I think, need to get either Jrue Holiday or a guy like Alex Caruso to offset that. I think they need a guy who can definitely lock down Dame, because I wouldn't want that responsibility going to either Derek White or Jaylen Brown, because I don't know if they're up to that task, so they need a defensive first guard. That's what I would say.
And Dame's the type of player that you face guard at the half. I mean, there's only a few players that can really cover him.
Yep.
I mean, we saw what happened with Paul George a couple years ago. I think he's my favorite player in the NBA. I think he's going to go pretty far. I think he's going to get the ring he finally deserves. Finally out of Portland. So, we'll see.
The Celtics should be in on Jrue Holiday.
Yes.
You raise a great point, Matt. Jrue Holiday is Marcus Smart without just
Marcus Smart.
shooting all hucking up threes. He's a way smarter player, shoots a better percent, and he's gonna take a backseat in terms of Tatum and Brown leading the offense. But if you can hold on to Derek White and you trade for Jrue Holiday with Malcolm Brogdon and picks, you have all your picks.
Yep.
Make it happen. You have that elite perimeter defense with Jrue and Derek, and then an elite front court with KP and Rob Williams. You're a wagon if you can make it happen.
You could also bring Al Horford and even Derek White off the bench. You have a lot of options, so you can keep guys fresh, especially during the regular season. So,
If you're smart,
Yes.
Marcus Smart?
not Marcus.
If you keep him healthy for playoffs.
If you're not number 36.
You got Peyton Pritchard, too, underrated GOAT.